Yes, sir.
Everybody calls me Big B. My name is Ulysses,
Ulysses. Where are you originally from, sir?
Georgia.
Georgia, Georgia. What city?
Yes, Brunswick, Georgia.
Okay.
Live in
Right by the
Atlanta.
water.
Yes.
Big
Live
Bridge.
in Atlanta. Yes. Jekyll Island, St. Simon's Island,
Okay.
Colonel's Island, Sapblow Island,
Okay. Okay.
all around there.
I've been all over that place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Brunswick stew.
Yes.
Is that really the thing you guys make over there?
That's where it originated
Okay.
in Brunswick.
What?
Brunswick stew.
What's that about? Tell me, like, what is a good Brunswick stew?
Well, this lady, back in the days, came up with a stew. And it was so good, everybody, she started letting people at the restaurant use her recipe. Basically, she would even cook and serve it in there. And a lot of people was like, man, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call it the Brunswick stew. And that's how it originated.
Okay.
Somebody came from out of town and they loved the stew. They said they're gonna call it Brunswick stew.
You guys got something else too in Georgia, man. Southern Georgia on the coast. You guys got barbecue.
Oh yes, I barbecue a lot.
There's this little
Too.
town called Woodbine. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
Yes, Woodbine.
Yeah.
That's right out of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got good food all through there.
Oh yes. Matter of fact, I have a sister that lives in Brunswick. She do mobile detailing called Sweet Teas off of I-95 in Darien, Georgia.
All right.
Yes, she sells soul food.
All right.
and
So,
stuff.
what brings you to Florida?
Well, I basically moved from Atlanta, Georgia here to be with this lady and thinking everything was gonna be all right. I've been here 15 years and today is the 4th in 4 days today. Thank God. 60 years old, never been homeless a day in my life. And in the process, thinking we're gonna get married and I start a business and everything, all that flipped. She flipped on me, had me arrested. Like I told her, I came here, I wasn't on no papers. I ain't trying to leave on no papers. I didn't have no dealings with the law. I gave that up years ago. And hey, she told lies on me and everything, but at the end, you know, the truth will set you free. They end up dropping all the charges and everything for what she was saying. And I never touched this woman. I don't hit on women or none of that. I'm a loving person, caring person. I'll help anybody.
Okay.
And
But so this, I mean, you are homeless at the moment, though, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So this would be your first time out here. How long have you been out here? In this little bit.
About 8 months now.
Okay.
About 8 months now.
Did you ever think that you were going to end up on the streets in Florida?
Never in a million years. If somebody would have told me I'd be homeless, I would have told them they lied. I came from a good background, everything. Grew up in the church
Okay.
and all that. Thank
Is
God.
it so that situation kind of flipped everything on you? Didn't really give you a chance to rebound, right?
Yes. And then on top of that, I had just came back to Tampa because I went to take care of my mom on her dying bed. I took care of her till she took her last breath. When they first told me I had to come back to Georgia, they said they give her less than 30 days. When I saw her, I told her, God said, nah, you're gonna live longer than 30 days. I said, who you gonna believe? What the doctor say or what God said? She said, I'm gonna believe what God said. She lived 2 years, just a little over 2 years. I took care of her every day, bathed her, everything.
So
It hurt me to my heart.
But
and
right
she
now,
died.
when you look back on that situation now, you can kind of feel happy that you did the right thing.
Oh yes.
Where
Oh,
if
yes.
you hadn't done the right thing, you'd probably be hurting more.
Oh yes. I don't regret near a day of it. And I told her, You know, no matter if nobody be there to help you or whatever, I will be there till you take your last breath. And that's what I did till she took her last breath. That morning she took her last breath, I was right there. I had just took her into the bathroom. My auntie bathed her. I went and picked her up, brought her back into the bed. And for some reason, God told me he was fixing to take her home. I told my family, I said, y'all can say goodbye to Mom. She fixing to go. And within 5 minutes, she was dead. Yes.
Yeah. So, have you Tampa is an expensive city. Jobs are not that great. Have you considered, like, looking back into Georgia just to get back on your feet, or do you think you'll make it out here?
Yes, I've been thinking real hard about going back to Georgia. You know, I have family members that's willing to be there and help me and back me, build me another home again, and start all over.
Yeah, because out here, I mean, like, even for people who are okay, it's difficult. It is.
It is very difficult. And people who you try to get close to and think you can trust will stab you in your back. They'll steal everything you own. I've had lawn equipment, mobile detailing equipment, and just trying to help other people. They
Gone.
stole all my stuff.
Are there any storage units around here?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I mean that's really the only option you got. Like if you got like you want to start a little come up with a car wash, or you got to get it inside a storage unit, because if it's out here at night, you know how it goes.
Yes,
As
yes.
soon as you close your eyes,
You're
how
right.
often do you think you get robbed out here while sleeping?
Oh man, every time you go to sleep, it's somebody watching you.
Watching you.
I've had people that I thought was my friend follow me around until I get tired and go to sleep, and they'll rob me for everything I work for. And I try to work every day, you know, to make it.
What type of person steals from somebody who ain't got nothing?
A person that has no heart, no remorse.
Or an addiction?
An addiction is true, but I've seen people even with addiction wouldn't even steal from somebody that's
It depends what they
and
get
not-
on. If they get on some crazy stuff, trying to chase something that ain't gonna come through, what's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for you?
Well, I've had more than once families that came by and heard me singing or just seen me in my predicament, and they said, you're a hard worker. People have stole my bike
Yeah.
and stuff. Basically, I just end up buying this bike here because they stole my bike, my lawnmower and stuff.
Yeah, everything you got out here, they're gonna take it off you.
And
Sounds like Bradenton where I live.
yeah, yes. But
And this is actually a nicer part of Tampa over here.
yes, they're growing up. It's growing.
Yeah.
It's growing a lot.
I don't know how long you've been in Tampa, but like this
I've
used to
been
be
in Tampa for 15 years and 4
Right.
days.
So this used to be grimy out here.
It still is.
It still is. It's all superficial.
Yeah. Man, when you think a joker is your friend, or people portray to be somebody that they're not,
Yeah,
you know, and that's sad
yeah.
because you thinking you can trust somebody.
Not out here, man.
Everybody needs somebody
Not
in
out
life, you know.
here. Okay.
You can't just get along by yourself.
Yeah. It's a dog
Because-
eat dog world on the streets. There's no doubt about
Yes,
that.
the street loves nobody,
Okay.
and you have to learn it the hard way.
What would you say to somebody about who you are, the person you are, just to wrap up the video?
I'm a loving, caring person. Don't mind helping anybody. Don't mind getting out and work for it. Just to stand around and beg a person, I'd rather work for it.
Okay. Have you had
Honesty
have
will
you
set
had
you
the
free.
panhandle the time you've been out here?
Basically,
That's a tough one.
it came to a point where I had to panhandle,
Yeah.
but the way I panhandle, I'd rather work for it. I'll
Okay.
ask a person, can I clean your windows? Can I wipe your
Rims.
clean your rims on
Yeah.
your truck? Wipe your car down, something.
Rims, bro. And
You
you know,
know.
like you see me with my back. You think with my back I can't do that. I wash my rims and I wash my car. I'm like, man,
I
Yeah.
specialize in detailing, mobile detailing,
all right, man.
bumper to bumper.
Okay, so that's your little
Yes.
hustle out here.
Yes.
I really appreciate your time, man.
Hey,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
All right.